池がねえぞ。諦め。よし。どういう内容をやるかはね全然わかんないんだけど、ただブラボとかをやっててクトゥルフには興味があってちょっと調べてみたりとかしたりしてみたいな、ちょこちょこは単語だけは知ってるみたいな。おお、目がバチバチって。うっすら見えるよね。うっすらってどの辺なんだろうね。これ結構がっつり見えるのか。うっすらこの辺か。これか。いやー、これ絶対ホラゲだよね。ホラゲですよ。字幕オン。検出これどっちになってた？変更適用せず戻りますか。 OK。 検出オン。中視点表示。設定の適用。反応悪いんだが、ああ、もう適用されてる。全体音楽効果、コントロール、カメラ感度。まあ早めにしといた方がいいのかな。左右反転オフ、上下反転オフ、コントローラーの振動。はい。なんかヌチュヌチョと触手がいっぱいあるのとヌチュヌチョしてるっていう。酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の退役軍人エドワード・ピアース。彼は立ち直りのための案件探しに苦慮する私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければピアースは免許剥奪の危機である。ほう。何の免許？探偵の？狂気に迫るってことは愛に私が巨人ならばそれは神の慈悲だろう。鈍感ゆえおぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるのならその者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。ああ、もう耳気になるやつや。おう、なんか結構カメラは臓物みたいな。まるでしゃがむ。なんなんだろう。音が不穏なんだよな。魚、サメ。ぐちゃぐちゃや。 こは開かないのかな。タッチしてねマーク。こっちもタッチしてねマーク。ああ、ちょっとこれ壁から乗り出すみたいなのかな。 L1R1。 お、ランタン。闇隠れ。調べるために照らす必要のあるアイテム。闇隠れ。暗闇だと見えない的な。あ、ランタン。ハリケーンランプ。なんだ、ハリケーンランプとか。あ、これで照らすのね。あ、ねえ、照らすのね。ああ、コントローラー触れてる。なにバシャンバシャンしてたけど何危険あんの。あ、鍵かな。ペンチ。ボールとカッター。持ち帰るのだよ。持ち帰りはないのか。三角でしまったり出したり。ボルトカッター。あ、この手のマークは×で悪。おい、私に続き運命を逃れたいほどにお前を引きずり込む。誰の声で。これがクトゥルフの声なのか。全部開けたくなっちゃうマンなんだよね。ちゃんと見ておこう。せいや。ちゃんとあそこするやん。あ、生きてる。音楽はニワニワーわあ、なんて粗末な捧げ物なんだ。サメとかじゃダメなの。わあ、わあ、内臓。抵抗はするな、お前は選ばれた。L2。抵抗はするな、お前は選ばれた。何、生贄にってこと。なんで今走る教えたの。なんか来んの。横に道がある。あら。Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny. あら。 10月24日。俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが、これを止めれば戻ってくる。やめれば戻ってくるのは分かっている。そうなればいつの日か俺に朝が来なくなるだろう。治療の甲斐なくまた夢で声を聞く。だが今度は違う正体不明だ。遠い昔の得体の知れない深淵から浮かび上がってくるようだ。俺の名を呼ぶ名もなき生物は何だ。
I wonder why I still take these things.
俺が悪夢を終わらせてくれると断言してもらった。だがその絵もつかの巻き際が弱まってきている。睡眠薬。悪夢を終わらせてくれるって断言して効果が弱まってきている。ああ。え何これ。なんだこれは。六芒星的な。なんだっけこういうのなんだっけ。フォールアウトみたいなのにもなんかこんな話術とかいろいろあったな。雄弁さによって対話相手に影響を与える能力である。操れる可能性が上がる。プロ。筋力プロなの。どうやらメカニズムを強制的に動かしたり、対話中に対話物理じゃん。医学見習い調査プロ、探偵だからな。なんかロックを開け可能性で開けられたりっていうのはなんかほんとホールアウトっぽいな。ホールアウトやったことないんだけど。心理学。人の行動やオブジェクトの分析に基づいて動機を理解することがある。ダークウォーター、手がかり、アイテム、ライター、ロストバタリオンの男たちを忍んで刻まれた。はい。アイテム、知識、アイテム、L2。なんかのタイミングで睡眠薬は使えるのか。検査。スリーピングピルス。検査っていうことはこれもまたなんか出てくるの。なんか書いてあったりするのかな。まあいいや。何これ。手の真ん中。
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
場所。ポスト。つまらん案件が続く。不倫報復。復讐勘違いの失踪。古びたソファーはベッドよりも居心地が悪く、それから空いたボトルも片付けねばなるまい。だがここは俺の居場所だ。今のうちはな。オカルト、まだ情報がありません。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
そういうことをやってきたってことだね。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
バーのオーナーは案件の結末が気に食わなかったらしい。だが法の道を踏み外している以上、その証拠をつかんだ探偵に立てつくすべはある。潜り酒場の恐喝事件。コンフィデンシャル、極秘。あとは時計。 と待ってね。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
その
The husband couldn't understand it.
しつこく電話がかかってきた。女友達と掛け合いしてきましたわ。
I have business here to attend to.
はい。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
開けるだけ。
I used to be an avid reader. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
まあ電話に出ろってことか。運命を左右します。ちょっと待って。左になんか出たぞ今。運命左右したぞ。ちょっと待って。これびっくりマークで変わるんだが。なんだ悪酔いすんのか。運命左右したぞ今。おい、この電話出ないのも運命
I
左
have
右した
business
ら
here to attend to. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
はい。仕方ない。出るか。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of
Lucy
investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
デスト
I'm
ロイし
so
たんす
very
か。
sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
最近そういう詐欺の電話が増えてるらしいからな、やめるんだ。おーっと。完全にフォールアウトですねこれは。いやーどうしようかな。格闘、いやけどなんだかんだ、けど4レベルか、 20% か。病状の診断、医学的な問題の解決を表明できる可能性が上がる。いや、オカルト、目星、見えない隠しオブジェクトを発見できる可能性が上がる。迷うなー。調査、やっぱり目に見えない、クトゥルフだからね、目に見えないものだからね。生かしてくよ。いやもうこれもう全部でしょ。エキスパートだよもう。15。もう0ポイントだよね。OK だよ。OK だよ。あれ？何これ？あれ？ OK だよ。OK だよ。削除、追加、リセット。ちょっと何ダメなの？オプション確認、オプションか。はい。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
もっと分けてください。
You know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
もうなんか
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
おい怒んな。
I'm coming.
怒んな怒んな、当たんな当たんな。挨拶してやれちゃんと。
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high
ウェ
esteem,
ブスター。
and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's
お
lair.
ー、煽んな煽んな。
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
どっちもどっち
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead.
娘か。
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter?
そんな美人なのか。
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
ああ、画家さ
The
んだ。
police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth.
真実を見つけ
They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look.
お
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
おっと、これは
Tell
生き
me
るんじゃ
all
ない
the
か。見えないもの
assumptions
が。
that
ああ、
come
け
to
ど
mind.
な、どうなんだろうな。創作とかじゃないと意味ないのかな。見えないものが見えるっていうのは。見えない
what
も
am
のを
I
見落とし
supposed to
て
find?
Tell me,
望遠鏡を覗き
tell
込むし
me
かないの
if
かな。
this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may
もし
understand it.
私が理解できる
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
もうなんかあっち行ったりこっち行ったりして、ノートには次の目標が絵画を調べる。ホーキンスのファイルを見る。ホーキンスが悲劇的な死の少し前に描いた怪奇な絵画。これが父親のもとに届いたのはその死の直後のことであった。彼女が差出人であると確信しているらしい。彼はこれに調べさせるために絵画を持ってきた。スティーブン・ウェブスターが事務所にやってきた。一家と共に火事で死んだ娘から名を取ったサラ・ホーキンス事件を再調査してほしいという。この事件について知るには彼のまとめた資料を目を通す必要がある。ウェブスター、あれだな、魔法使いのようで今ちょうど出てきてる名前だな。雲のね。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins
ダ
family.
ークウォーターにあるそう。
Rather thin.
解読不明な部分があるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36号倉庫。出火元はダイニングで一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスの精神的虚弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。問題。切り抜き、サラとダークウォーター出身の実業家チャールズ・ホーキンスの結婚について書かれた一本の記事。サイモンとの陰徳生活をしている。回転。ズームアップしないと分かんなくないか。ズームアップさせてくれよ。新しい手がかり。ホーキンスのファイルを見る。ダークウォーター。ダークウォーターっていうのはこの街のあれなのかな。つってもさっき何もなかったし。この模様がクトゥルフの形なんですって。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
いや、まあ全然見てないです。ちょっと見てないじゃん。頼む相手間違った。いや、まあ これはただの会話なんだろうな。で、調査プロ。これ一発でこの会話終わんのかな。30、まあけど情報聞き取んないとあれでしょ。
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
お、情報はこれで十分です。いや、まあとりあえずこれはなんかこれはちょっと怒らせそうだから、どこに住んでいたんですか？
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
暴かなければならない。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
何を言ってるんだみたいな手の動きするな。
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
見える人と関わっていくっていうね。これならもうなんでこれ終わった後やつの
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
That's right.
And you think
That go to...
her husband was a big deal on the island.
夫の島で
Police are
夫は
sticking
島
to
では
the
大物だった
accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
まあ一応ちょっと聞いてみるか。
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
最初からそう言ってるやんけ。ちゃんと話聞けや、ピアーズ。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
娘さん
I'm
の
on
名
your
挽
side.
回しような。
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
ダークウォーターに出発する。
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
置き去りにされた深い洞窟の壁を巨大な生物がまがまがしく飾り立てている。海の神なのか夢の神なのか知る者はいない。だが現代の島民であり誇り高い木捕鯨漁師の子孫らを覚えている。マサチューセッツ沖合に浮かぶ小島の謎深くなんかつつましい。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
ダークウォーターに出発する。順番。ああ。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
学洋覧。あ、医学の進捗。あ、環境内でなるほど。だからそれに関するやつをいっぱい見つけていくわけね。ほへー。
I used to be an avid reader.
ああ、せやったな。出かけようか。いやーもうけどなんか運命変わっちゃったんだよな、お酒飲んで。あ、なんか1ポイントもらった。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲者としている。唯一の手がかりとして彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残している。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の埠頭に建てられた倉庫。ここがピアーズの調査の開始点となりそう。ああ、絵画のやつ見れなかったな。もう2章なの？何章あるんだ？格闘があるってことはなんか出てくるのか？人だったらいいんだけどな。へいへいへい。狂気に迫るんじゃなくて陥るんだもんな。自ら落ちていくのか。めちゃくちゃヤバそうな雰囲気出してんじゃん。ここで
Almost there.
ちゃんと名前あんのか。全然見えないけど。コールオブクトゥルフ。なんかクトゥルフって本当は読めないらしいんだけどね。なんか発音ができない。だけどなんか無理やりこじつけて読ませるってなんか読めないんだけど、なんか読んでクトゥルフっていう風に読んで、なんかそれが広まったからクトゥルフみたいな。本来はなんか読めない、発音的に発音できないらしいっていうのをなんかで見たことがあるような気がする。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget.
島で有名な人っ
Charles
て言ってたもん
Hawkins
な。
may have been a landlubber,
Welcome to
but
Dark
he was a good
Water.
man.
Dark World.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy.
残念なことだ。
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale.
座
What
礁
you
ク
need
ジ
is
ラ
a
に
good
酒
pick-me-up.
でも飲んできたらいい。
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
はい
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
まあ
Understood.
有名って言ってたからな。
I'm going for a look around the docks.
バーに行く。探偵はバーに行くわけね。ブラッドリーに話しかける。フィッツロイに話しかける。漁師がシャチの死体の周囲に集まっている様子を見て現地警察の話を聞いてみるか。フィッツロイ、これはいいや。ダークウォーターじゃん。島民。スティーブン・ウェブスター。チャールズ・ホーキンス。これは死んだやつか。恋愛を経て結婚するとホーキンスは孤島のダークウォーターに彼女を連れて行ったサイモンという子供を設け、ひっそりと生活していた。サラ・ホーキンス。なんか誰かに似てる。誰か思い出せない。苦悶に満ちた世界観で知られる画家サラ・ホーキンス。その怪奇な作風とめったに公に姿を現さないことから崇拝にも似た霊賛を集めていた。いつか夢がささやきかけてくるものを描いていますと言ってた気がする。パーティーがゆが定着した冬のボストンの跡取り娘は新たな夫と連れ添ってダークウォーター島で隠匿することにしたらしい。火事で死んだことをサイモン。孤立するが世界はその存在さえも忘れたようである。利益は医療機関だけ。捕鯨船。最後に両角を持ち帰った捕鯨船スキュラ。スキュラってあれじゃないの？なんか下人魚の地上版みたいな感じのやつじゃないの？あ、見れないのか。一定の層にとっては直感的で無双的な芸術家、別の一定層にはとってはぼったくりのまがいもの。サラ・ホーキンスは良くも悪くも注目の的である。なんかオープニングであったような感じのあれだな。子供ともう一人人がいて、なんかクトゥルフ的なうねうねした人から襲われてる的な何か。これ以上は油絵なのかな。なんか重くそピアーズとサイモン君っぽいんだが。知識。なんか微妙にこの左の右か、この紋章みたいなのちょこちょこ見るな。いや オプションって書く。あ、1ポイント持ってんのか。何あげようかな。調査。まあけど今はどうせあげられないからもう削除できないもん。だね。うわっ、ブラッドリー
Hey,
警官か。
Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
そうだな。
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us in
Yogen?
trouble.
Trouble.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
あ、
Oh,
ここでループするのか。
He's gonna get
じゃ
us in
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
まあまあまあ。
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors.
Oh,
yeah. It's a sign.
医学。
There's something.
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't
That's no way
understand.
to
You're not
treat an omen.
sailors.
わからんの
It's a
か
sign.
い。
There's something coming.
医学。
Something
医学
real
をくれ
bad.。
医学をく
Don't
れ。
put that beast back in the water, you
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't understand. You're not
Suzanne.
sailors.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that
勉強して
beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
行かれてんのか。フォッツロイに行っちゃうと先に進んじゃうのか。なんかこ
Already
う
in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort
There's nothing
out.
for you here
Your
either.
chum
Beat
wanted to
it.
stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can
めちゃ
pick
くちゃ
up the
物騒な
pieces.
ことしてるね。
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
船底のネズミども。
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
禁酒法が
That suits me fine.
あ、ランタン。これは今は取れないのか。多分後からイベントが進むと取れて的な感じみたいな。めちゃくちゃ殴られそう。どうも。いやー、聞くこと間違ったなー。おいおい。
Hey, be careful.
つけられたか。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
おい。なんか長押しして話術をテストする。長押しして話術をテストする。筋力をテストする。こいつは敬意も払いもしなかった。これ暴力。俺話術なかったよね。話術、
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
おー、ちょっと待てー。とりあえずなんか世間話をして、いやこれは多分全部聞けるか。先に飲み物を注文しないとダメだよ。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
グラス一杯か。
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
好きあらば酒飲むとまた悪夢見ちゃうんじゃないか。なんか酒飲むと悪夢を見るみたいな、ウイスキーがどうのこうのとか言ってるしな。
I think we'll get along well.
さあ、運命を左右します。今の酒が運命を左右。酒飲むとやっぱ左右するんじゃねえか、畜生。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
それは言えないんだ。ダークウォーターについて。どうして雑食じゃ。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
酒飲んだ後のあれをっていうことね。全然違うじゃん、喋ってる内容が。
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
あれダークウォーターについて。
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
っていうことはめちゃめちゃあれか。
What can you tell me about her?
Well, then,
I've got what I need.
anything?
じゃあ OK かな。
That'll be all for now.
悪かったな。なんかめっちゃ歌ってんだよ。いやー、警察のやつはミスったなー。トイレか。いやー、もうちょっと。
What you looking at, stranger?
飲めるなは酒飲んじゃうんじゃない？あんたのような女がこんな酒場で何をしてるんだ？なんでもない。
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
させん。まあことごとく選択肢を間違ってるような気がするが、まあどうした
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
So long. So long はあれだな。ダクソだな。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
新しい理解者になっちゃったのか？つまり俺が新しい理解者なのか？
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
めっちゃ
Pure knowledge.
あ、リスクが高すぎて喋れなくなっちゃった。これか。
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
どうも。
She will do it again, you
あ、
know.
喋れる。
Nightmares. can hear things and
ちょ
voices
どっち
whispering.
におい
Will
おいお
follow
いお
its
いおい
reader and
待て
appear at various locations,
I know,
gifted
I
with its
know.
own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
あ、なんだ、同じ話の繰り返しかい。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
希望を捨てたところだった火曜日の午後遅く、スキュラの乗組員あるいはその残党がダークウォーター港に戻った。島民たちは埠頭に駆け寄り、島の最後の捕鯨船を迎えた勇敢なる船が積んだ目を疑うほどの獲物に驚嘆する人々。白ジラの体空をしのぐ、それはすでに奇跡の獲物と呼ばれ、デッキを埋め尽くしてもまだ余って船体からはみ出すほどであった。特別な夕食、勇敢な捕鯨員たちの帰還を祝し、多少クジラの一同が特別に無料の宴会を招待しよう。
What can I get you?
なもんです。
That'll be all for now.
ありがとう。
She will do it again. Oh, the girl doctor.
ジョイかこれか
I told you to beat it.
すいません。医学をくれ。まあ多分この警官も。
Damn stupid idiots.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
頼む
you?
よ。
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
くそ。おーのランタン。逆に船にはもう何もないのか。船には戻れないのか。ああ、微妙にずれてるから戻れなさそうだな。誰か。じゃあフォッツロイ、フィッツロイ、フォッツロイ、フィッツロイ。そっち。
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
トイレ。こういうのはまあ何もないか。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
70年以上吹かれてない黒板。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
埠頭の入り口に座礁した。あ、イエーイ。ただもうちょいあと1個見つければって感じか。それでトラウマ、お小気度安定、エドワード・ピアーズ、取り付いた悪夢を振り払うために睡眠薬が先に溺れている。ナビゲートとは あ奇跡の場所、座礁クジラ、冬眠、違う。手がかり、アイテム、知識、スキルがちょっと上がったのと1ポイントあるのと、小気度、これ狂ってくるとやばいんだよね。多分見えないものが見えてくるんでしょ。科学の発展には犠牲はつきものなんですよ。勝手に開けちゃうよ。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
義足をしている。手がかりになるの？本当にそれ。勝手に開けちゃうよ。
What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
ねえか。よし。まだあるわ。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
キャットについてなんて言うだろう。金は使いのものに。目の前にいるのに話聞かないやつ。あ、戻ってくるのか。よし。どうも。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
ダメじゃん。おあ、あれどんのかい。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
おい、手帳見れないじゃないか。後でってことなのか。解除された個体。だからあれを見たことによってこれが出てきたってことか。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
お、この解除されたか。日付になんか意味があるということなのか。これ全部見れるんだよね。
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
My business. あ、なんか、ああ。まあいいのか。
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
が解除された。私を甘く見る。
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
あれで失敗すると出てこないのかな。
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
おいバカ。バカタレ、さっきのあれに。おっと。勝手に不当でシャチを見ました。
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
バカにしてやんなよ。バカにされるかもって言ってたんだから。これが医療があれば多分解除されてるんだろうな。
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
見たんすよ、それ。ダークウォーターについてな、終わっちゃったかな。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
あ、ポイントもらったぞ。
What a macabre souvenir.
変わらんのか。見つ けられないものが見つけられるんじゃないのか、お前は。何をやっとるんだね。お前には見つける力、目に見えないものが見える力があるんじゃないのか。おっと。あ、ちょっとずつ引っ張ってる。あ、そこも開いてる。あ、話せ。
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
やつらの酒の密売人は、
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. This warehouse looks abandoned.
No doubt you want to...
Good.
あ、終わった。ああ、けどこれ以上何も起きないってことなのか、これは。
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
なるほど。あ、このハテナのやつが、ハンドル。
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
まだありますね。で、これはけど目星の、あ、違うな。目星のスキル上げてるから見つけられんだよ。可能性が上がるってことは、だからこれが、お、ラチェット。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
あれがこう緑になるのは目星をつけるあれが高いからなのか。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
化石なのこれ。なんてなんて。ちょっと。まだあるんだよな。歯車。あ、ほーん、落とした。
An old cogwheel.
あ、全部見つけた。
Rusty, but in working order. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
侵入口がありそうだ。めちゃくちゃ色違うけど大丈夫これ。なんでライターつけたの？一応けどここにはもう何もなくなった。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
ああ。ちょっとここはまだ早いんじゃないのか。いやけどどっちらにせよ多分、まあ良い。今は。さあ、R2、L2？ L に走るだけどさ、絶対走ってないよね。早歩きじゃん。
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sick.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse...
Because it's... And I don't... Now please...
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiot.
What could have done...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
ちょこちょこ釣りしてんな。鍵。あ、調査で開けられんの？ここは開かない。めっちゃ書いてある。ブレンダン。あ、オカルトや。
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
政治の冒涜している。
I've no idea what it says.
どういう意味か私にはわからない。オカルト。ああ、オカルトがないとダメなんだ。オカルト。とりあえずぶち壊すか。
There.
Yeah, やったぜ。マッチ。
Hello, old friend.
あー、キーアイテム。まだあるな。目星が。俺の目星が。何かあると囁いてる。あったーん、やったぜ。走り書き。
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
酒の。いや、これ俺じゃん。やめろって。酒置いてくれ。酒置いて。倉庫の門番の脅しにはもってこいだ。なるほどね。ゆすりたかりでいくわけですな。別のカルトによって違う。まあ結局探偵というのはゆすりたかりみたいな感じになっちゃうのかな。縄張りについて聞けるっちゃ聞けるのか。前は話せないのか。倉庫がそっちでしょ。門番。 こいつらか。いや、絶対あいつらだな。
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
めちゃめちゃ言ってるじゃん。
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
今のは何の効果があったんだ。ハンマーとか使えそうじゃん。シャベルとかさ。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
そんなことするわけないだろう。
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
島について。
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
ビビってんのかな。あ、終わっちゃった。
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later. What?
Did you miss?
Is it Cat who's shaking down?
Oh, nothing.
I've taken enough of.
鍵がかかってるやつとかは大事な内容だから話が終わっちゃうんだな。長引かせるには一応普通にできる会話を聞いた方がいいのか。じゃないと話の辻褄が合わなくなっちゃうことってあんのか。
Where do you think you're going?
この倉庫に入る必要が警察がここで何をしているんですか。
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Ah.
Who are these others? So
don't aggravate.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You again?
No.
ああ、話が落ちた。まあ、サイラスさんね。
Cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
What? Oh? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
すいません。なんか
What can I get you?
話増えてないですか？お
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here scream, and that's but anything.
ああ、変わんないか。
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about her?
We all... and...
I've got what I need.
Any...
Captain Fitz...
You want a drink?
2杯目を飲む。いや、やめときます。
That'll be all for now.
結局狂気度が上がっちゃうんじゃないのかな、飲むと。酒を飲んだ回数によって増えてくるか。情報を仕入れてきたんですよ。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
まあまあ、そう言わずにさ。とりあえずダークウォーターについて話して増えてない。
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
じゃあ行く方法が密売人に酒をうんぬんか下を開けていくかってことなのかな。ちょっとじゃあ正面突破しよう。
No idea.
You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear cut.
こいつ誰だよ。確かにそうなるわ。もうなんで情報を話してくんないかな。
You again? I told you to beat it.
No.
警察は無能みたいな感じの話になっちゃったからか。チクショー、失敗したな。誰だと言われたら。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
彼らの動きを観察する。おお。話術テストはさっき失敗してるからな。この宇宙人
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
どう壊した？キャットの下だった。これを言うと坂の見立つと教えてこいつらと喧嘩してその間にみたいな的なあれなのかな。
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
させ。
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
左側？じゃあ右側が切られた警官。警官右側切られてたの？左？ん？なんか切られた後やったような気がするけど。
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
嘘をつくは絶対失敗するから。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
話のわからねえ奴らだな。
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
ざまみろ。はっはっはっは。おお、どうだどうだ？そんなに見たって変わんねえぞ。残念だったな。さて。何もないか。オカルトをあげたいんだがな。おっと。こっから来る予定だったのかな、もしかして。
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
何も言わない。狂ったことを何だろう、知らなかったんだ。通してくれ。何も言わない。知らなかったんだ。何も言わない。
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Oh. お前らはなんで罰を受けないんだよ。おい、話せなくなってる。
You again? I told
No.
はい。もう君はダメだな。取引ね。
What can I get you?
That'll be all for now.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
お、これは成功したのか。本当のことを話しとこうか。
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
まあその通りだな。
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back. Hey, Mitchell, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh. So I tell...
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive...
I won't bother you any longer.
I raise my glass to...
What can I get you?
What can you tell me about it? I've got what I need. That'll be all. That'll be all.
What can I get you?
That'll be all for now.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
そのオカルトの本欲しいんだがな。やられた。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
やられちゃったんだぜ。
I shall be on my way.
So come back.
仮を作んないで入ってみるか。仮を作ったらどうなった？中の話か。
You saw what happened with don't hang.
It's
well, at least
something.
With that?
見なかったんですわ。歯車をつける。ラチェットをつける。ハンドルをつける。ハンドルを回す。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
パワー足んなきゃダメなの。ああ、いった。
Damn, I broke it.
おい。おい。壊すなよ。なんだ、スキル上げときゃよかったのか？照明。いやー、ちくしょう。どっちにせよ筋力上がんねえもんな。今上げられるもんないもん2じゃ。くそ。脳筋にしとけばあれを動かせたのかもしれない。
Hey, Mitchell, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh, you didn't so tell me.
I'm investing.
But if you want to...
I need...
Are you...
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, to be honest, but I'll go with...
Sounds odd.
If I feel and I think about...
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
やっぱブラッドリーはほっぺ切られてたからそうなんだろうなって思ったけど。いやー、マジかよ。鍵も開けらんねえし、筋力も足んねえし、で結局まあ筋力とかに振ってなきゃそうなっちゃうのな。
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
さっき壊しちゃったんですよ、ここの女王、私。
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
なんだよ、俺だってそこ本当開けられたんだよ、畜生。
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
ここが、おっと再現シーンに入ります。お前はどんな能力を持ってるんだ？なんだこれは。
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
なんだ、再現とは。心理学。
What happened here?
心理学が少ないから何をしてんのかが分かんないのか、これ。こんなの私の姿じゃないわみたいな。これか、くせえのは。魚？臓物？
It smells as bad as it looks.
魚。おーっと。なんか仮面をかぶった。おーっと。これただの、脳みそ。オカルティック。これいつらは。
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
心理学がねえから何もわかんねえ。なんでこんなところにしか言わないじゃん。ああ、見つける力は俺の目でなんとかなったのかもしれないのに。いやけどどうなんだろうな、あれ目印。あとはこれか。オカルト。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
オカルトねえから何もできないわ。再現。再現を終了したのね。つまりどういうことだってばよ。イオンか。アマチュア。オカルトゼロだもんな。見習いだもんな。話術。今の行動を理解するには心理学を上げたいが、しかしけど話術上げたところで 40% なんだよな。まあ 40%、心理学 24歳、ギャングのボス。反証した絵画だ。ブラッドリー巡査はホーキンス邸にあったものだという。いや、今更再現したところでなんだよな。もう再現できないでしょ、これ。何の行動だったのかがわからない。じゃあ、あれはさっきのが何タイムなのかがわからない。探偵捜索パートだったのか？
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Wait, I
know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
車どんな止め方してんねん。いやー、やっぱり結局あれか、入り方的には本当に4つくらいあったってことか。あそこのアンドリューズも多分うまくいけばあそこを開けてくれたわけでしょ。まあ結局それに関係する能力を何も持たなかった俺が悪いってことか。奇妙な屋敷に一人で行くの。 なんだっけ、誰だっけ、サイモンだよ、サイモンだっけ、いや危ねえ人、サイラスか。
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
ウィンチェスターのおっさんだけか。いっぱい。お、目星エキスパート。あなたはこの人よく知ってますね。ウィンチェスターの話は前に聞きました。いや、聞いてないっす。多分。
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained.
Silas.
Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
まだいろいろ聞きたいですね。
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
いや、まだいっぱいあります。あなたはこの場所をよく知ってますね。
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
ここの警察の両親はブラッドリーさんだけってことなのか。
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
これは先に言っちゃうからウィンチェスターの話を前に。
Your partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
もう行きます。
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
断ったらサイラスに。
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
まあいい人なんですよ。オカルトのやつが全然増えないな。勝手に進まないでおくれ。 ああ、なんで罰をしっぱで飛ばすかね。ちょっと、しかもこれにかからないし、ブオーンだったね。赤か。パルレス・ホーキンス。チャールズか。
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Poor kid. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
他の裏には何もないのか。OK、行こうか。なんだ？
Charles Hawkins' grave. The caretaker.
まだ何かあんのか？それとも俺はもう先に行っていいのか？さっき調査できなかったんすよ。
I'll have to find another entrance.
塞がれてる。
This entrance is still in use.
いいの勝手に行って。
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Mr. Winchester, lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance?
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
危ねえ。あれもし失敗したら斧で切りつけられてたのかな。危険を冒した甲斐があったのなら幸いだが、いやもっと簡単に手に入れたかもしれないってことね。あなたが来てくれないからですよ。
Shall we enter?
Stop bothering me.
サイモンじゃねえな。もうちょっと話をあれしてたら。
This gate is locked.
でもブラッドリーさんを連れてってれば多分あんなことにはなんなかったんだろう。何もない。おっと、これはサイラスさんのお家かな。だからね、酒のボトルだね。
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
入ろうぜ。
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
これこそ斧で切りつけられるよ。おっと。
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
おっと、これは上から入れるフラグか。このちょこちょこ置いてあるのは何かの手がかりになるのかな。この奇妙なランタンが。何も見つけられん。 なんもなさそうだな。じゃあいけない。
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
ジョークが過ぎるわ、それは。
I'm with you.
「火事現場を探した」。
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
あ、2ポイント上がっちゃったよ。ネズミついてってるけど。2ポイントで上げられるようなやつなくねえか。医学、オカルトが欲しい。
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
再現シーン。再現しようか。何これ？
What kind of meat is this?
何もわからねえ。何もわからねえじゃん、もう。
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
おう。探偵というのはこういう能力がつくのかい？
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
タコか？タコっぽいよな。あっちを見てんのか。なんだこれ気持ち悪いよ的な感じなのかな。サラは？
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
もうなんもないの？なんもわかんね
え。Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
But we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
なんもわかんなかったぞ。わかった風な口を聞くな。
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
寄り道言うなよ。
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
能力上げらんないから、この状態で再現するしかないな。あ、なんか見つけられるよ。
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
大酒飲みじゃ。あなたと同じですね。ああ、ここが剥がれたところか。剥がさなきゃいけなかったって。
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
やむちゃしやがって。
Did someone escape the fire? They had a fight. Why?
なんで言い争いをしてたってわかるんだ。これが火元？
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
全部見つけた。なんだよあの男、私そんな人知らないわみたいな感じなの。
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
これで現場検証は終わりかな。
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
よくよく見たらなんか肩に触手みたいなの乗っかってんじゃん。
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
足がない。
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
でブラッドリーさんいなくなったぞ。
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
手がかりが合わないんですよ。まあそんな警察に喧嘩を売るようなことは言わないでおこう。
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
夫婦は喧嘩をしていた。
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
お？あ、1キャラクターポイントって言った。いやもう戻れないじゃん。
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
ウエスト巡査部長。ウエストだかイーストだか知らねえけど大丈夫だって。そんなこと気にすんなよ。これは大事なあれなんじゃないのかな。どこ行った？医学。イエス。医学が進歩したんじゃないか。まだ弱い。あれ？
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
あれ？ブラッドリーさん消えちゃったけど。ボーンって壊せないのかな。筋力がないと壊せない的な。
This door is locked.
開かないか。ブラッドリーさん勝手に行っちゃうんだから。ここまで全然最初の導入以外全くクトゥルフ感ないんだが、ただの探偵ゲームなんだが。
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
最初の入り口のところか。つってももう9時半頃から始めて12時になるんでな。もうちょっと。
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
1818。何この音楽。ブラッドリーさんいた。旋律が走るような音楽。
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
オカルトは上がんないのか。次は話術。話術けど4も3。まあ3か。オカルトが全然上がらん。怖っ。雨が降り始めたのか。あ、細かいな。ちゃっかりちゃんと熱くなるんだ。あ、今なんかあったな。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. Seems they got here around the 14th century.
医術、医学。あと 2%。ああ、なんか嫌な音が。フォーン。ああ。
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
なんであそこだけつけられんだろう。他のところは消せたりしないのに。あ。
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
つまりということだったわよ。
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
海底200万里、2万里。バールのようなもの。
A crowbar could prove useful.
イエイ。これさっきのところか。
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Anton Wellard. またなんか音が。ちょっと一回戻るか。
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
なんだ、なんもないか。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
何?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
今の聞いたかもない。
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Decoration.
Did you hear that?
なんだよ。これは調べられないんだよな。調べてくるか。あんまり持ちすぎるとあちちしちゃうからな。 わあ。暗い暗い。子供部屋じゃ。
The boys' room.
ボーイズルーム。再現。ちょっと待って、スキル上がってない？上がってない。再現できない。色が違うのにチェックできる。
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What?
Oi!
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time. What was going through that boy's mind?
なんでこっちに移されてんだ。睡眠薬。これで全部か。
Locked.
なんかまだあるな。事務所の鍵が隠されていた。あんまりつけてるとあちちしちゃうから。
This door is locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
睡眠鎮静薬。一度開始すればそれなしでは生きていけなくなる。触手的なものが多いですね。オカルト進捗、やっとオカルト分かった。1個で 5% 上がった。とりあえず医療あと1個なんだよな。これ鍵 ことはそこの鍵かかった部屋ってことか。どっちからでも入れるのか。あ、せやね。おーっと、急に魔術的になってきたぞ。
The door is blocked on the other side.
まあ開けられるものは開けとく。こっちはピッキングなんだ。あ、失敗したな。
This padlock is too complicated for me.
まあ自分の腕がないことを認めるのは必須。結局
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
以来、君の美術に惹かれるコレクターが増えている。どうか新しい絵を送ってほしい。マクシミリアン L。回転させると意味があるのかな。なんか後ろにあったりするのかな。サイモンも同じものを見てたんじゃないか説で、なんかさっきも言ってたけど感染するっていうか後継者がうんぬん言ってたもんな。バールのようなもの。スケッチブック。なんもない。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
ドルなの？贈答。
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
フランシス・サンダース。って何もない。
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Forever it will. わからん。あとこれか。
What was she trying to achieve?
儀式の陣。オカルトの知識がないからわからないよ。この生物が我が次元に未定着ならば駆逐の儀式が走行する可能性あり、執行人は陣の構成するグリフに求心の因を埋め込むこと。陣を構成するグリフに求心の因を埋め込むこと。ただし陣を指示する書は必ずしも正確性が証明されていない。今なんだ？とっとっとっとっとっとっと。ネズミか？
Bradley? Is that you?
おーい、やめてくれ。ああ、無理や。出たー、そのランタン。おっと。俺じゃないか、かっこいいなーって。
You! Stop!
Stop.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
ランプの寿命があるのか。
I'll cover you.
光源を別の光源に切り替えることができる。
This door was closed earlier.
どこ？どこのドア？あ、ここね。
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
ここ。マダガスカ
This
ル。
globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
マダガスカルをやろうぜ。マダガスカル。マダガスカル、この辺か？ L ナビゲート。L。ああ。でもマダガスカルわかんないっす。あ、
Doesn't work.
まあ、
I must have missed something.
しかもこれも動くんだろうな。引きずった後は。
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
一番右は誰だ？
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
いくつかの場所にマークがされてる。
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
ぶっ壊したら嫌だからな。あ、補充オイルはステージにあります。なら、もうこれだとあちちになんないから、しかもこっちの方が断然明るい。
Seems like this came from a log.
ハミルトン。今季はオルペウスを倒すと言っている神の慈悲あれ。クジラが死んでたってことか。 近くに怒りを下ろした。清獣の血で海は赤く染まり、これを追うことは神々に背くことだって島民たちは言う。戦争で一人になると怖い。その図体は完全に未知の領域。ハミルトンは挑むという。捕らえた。こんなグロテスクなクジラは見たことがない。史上最大の獲物として記録に残るな。死んだ仲間もいるが我々は栄光転写。この日は後世にわたって祝福される。ダークウォーターオルペウスを倒した。戦争は空っぽで戻った。スケラとハミルトンは記憶の中にしかいない。
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
おっと、オカルトが上がったぞ。10になったか。見習い。
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
まだあるな。
It looks like an old seaway map.
古い構図のようだ。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
これね。なんもないか。さて。まだなんかあるんだよな。まだなんかあんのはこの先の話なのかな。謎を解くか。
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
そんなわけないでしょう。この先に隠れてんのか何なのかだな。残りのものがマジ。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
こっちの方が見やすい。なんかヒントあった。
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
全部見つけてしまったようだと。
Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
ダークウォーターの位置のあたりからか。ダークウォーターの位置はこの辺じゃないの。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
どこなんだろう。エジプト。エジプトってどの辺
？Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
あ、
Looks like it worked.
なんで？なんで？
Well done, Pierce.
なんで？なんで行ったの？なんで？
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
33N53とか、これをってあれだったのかな、たまたまその辺を開いちゃったのかな。これはもうちょっと一回ダメ元だから、この光ってるマークのところ、星マークのところにしようかなと思っただけだったんだけど。パッカーンって地下室。おお、4章入っちゃったよ。まあ4章入ったところでやめるか。時間的にもいい時間だし。
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
メニューに戻ろう。よし。まあ住んでるのかわかんないけど、小的には住んでるからいいのかな。まあまた近々暇を見つけたらやります。はい。クトゥルフ要素全然出てきてないけど、頑張ります。終わらせられるように。